The Truman State softball team played their second doubleheader in as many days as they hosted Drury. Game 1 turned into an instant classic as Kelsey Bowman singled in Alexis Von Nonstrad in the bottom of the 7th inning, making Kendra Hines a winner in a 2-1 Bulldogs win.
My teammates did a really good job of getting on base that inning, which is something that we knew we needed to do because we didn't want to go into extra innings. So Andrea just hit a really good ball and loaded the bases for us. So I just went in there with a clear mind, knowing just keep my head on the ball and do what I can do to get a run in. I think sometimes we really need these close games to put it into perspective for us, knowing that we need to keep working hard in practice to get as good as we can.
The story of game 2 was Kelsey Dorsey in the circle as she gets the easy comebacker here for the out. The Bulldog bats came through with just enough offense as Liz Leith rockets this ball towards the wall. She comes in with a single. Kelsey Jacques would come in to run for Leith, and she'd score on this Allie McReynolds single. Corey Niblett gets back just in time, and that would prove to be big because Daniela Llewellyn comes up and slaps this ball through the infield for a single, scoring Niblett, making it 3-0. Finish up with Dorsey, who finished off a 5-hit shutout of Drury in a 3-0 Truman State win.
The wind was kind of helping me a lot. It was blowing in, kind of pushing my pitches, making them more wild than they are with my movement. And the defense did an excellent job playing behind me. They made about 90% of the outs, so good job to them.
Kelsey Bowman is hitting a cool .485 through 29 games for Truman State. Kelsey Dorsey lowered her ERA to a 1.70, which seems astronomical compared to Kendra Hines and her .53. Danielle Llewellyn had 3 hits on the day and notched her 50th career stolen base. Move over to junior college softball as Indian Hills closed out their weekend homestand against Central Community College. Kendrell Shebear launches this double here as it's going to clang off the wall and nearly goes out for a home run. Up next is Emma Rickles, who grounds the ball to third base, but she's going to beat it out for a base hit as the throw gets by the first baseman. That brings in Shebear for the run. Shebear doing it all in this highlight as she's now on the mound, picking up the strikeout as the Warriors went on to a 3-0 win over CCC. Truman State baseball closed out their weekend series against Missouri S&T as they again split with the Miners. They lost game 1 3-2, but they bounced back with a big win 11-4 in game 2. Moving over to track season, which is about to kick into full swing, I caught up with Novinger and talked to them about the challenges presented to a school that doesn't have its own track facilities.
I was skeptical when I took the job because I wasn't sure, where we'd get times or how we'd get events in. We've kind of makeshifted a sand pit for long jump and triple jump. Our high jump mat's in the gym, and it's not terrible, but it'll work. But the track we have, I don't even know if it's a 200. It might be like a 250. There's no lanes. I think it's dirt. We try to use that as best we can, but today I wanted to get some real times before the meet, so I think it was good. I think it was good for all of them to get a feel for it before the actual meet on Monday.
You don't have the track to train on. You can't get good times, but you just don't know until you come to a real track, or you have to wait till you go to a track meet to get the real practice you need.
For jumping, we have a pit, but it's unlevel. The sand pit, you're more or less running uphill, and out here you can go and mark out your steps, and it's a flatter surface to run off of and then get your flight in the air and a softer landing.
I can't run the full distance. I'm only allowed to get 3 hurdles in, which is a major change when I get out on an actual track and have to run 10. I'm actually able to run in my actual shoes. I'm able to run the full distance and without any difficulties.
A lot of the kids, they were saying the 200, how do you run the 200, or how do you run an 800 or 400? I mean, they know that you can't just go as hard as you can the entire time. You got to pace yourself, and you can't do that on our field with no track.
Milan and Putnam County just added tracks to their facilities. Schools like Green City and Brashear joined Novinger not having their own track.